So I just ordered a taco 12 pack. It's the variety pack with the Doritos Loco tacos and then the normal ones. I don't get why they even offer like soft tacos at Taco Bell. Why that's even a thing? Like if I want to get something with like a flat tortilla, right? I just get a burrito. It's more for your money, and it's basically the exact same thing. I mean, refried beans rather than ground beef, but I mean it's basically the same thing at the end of the day. And it's like that's like the one thing that Taco Bell needs to take off the list is their soft tacos. It's a waste of money. But anyways, if you see that pop up on the recordings, I do apologize because the delivery driver will be on his way here, and like get updates for that with Uber Eats. But that means that we are playing. That's right. Choices. What's up, guys? Catch back with another video today. We're hopping back into Veil of Secrets. It is what it is, man. I haven't recorded that one in a hot minute. I'm jumping between books. I still need to record the next couple chapters of Prognostic. But man, I don't know what it is about scary games. I say I'm not scared, which I'm not really. I mean, they're kind of fun, but then I never like play them. I did the same thing with Five Nights at Freddy's, but that one actually did mess me up as a kid. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into this video. Alright, we're back at it. Let's go ahead and go to my profile. I got the books at the top that we're playing, and hop into Veil of Secrets. Now, I actually don't remember what we last left off at. Jeez, I cannot speak. It's 2 in the morning, and I'm tired. Yeah, I don't really remember what happened last. I didn't go back and look at the recording, so we'll just see what it is. Chapter 12, The Cracking. So Kate was denied bail. The whole hearing was a sham, Hornby, Walsh... Oh, that's not his name. Hornby, Walsh, and Sterling. They clearly all agreed on the pin it on Kate. I understand why it seemed that way, but the question remains, why? Wouldn't the Sterlings want the person who killed their son brought to justice? Okay, so that reminds me, like the last... I think the last recording. She got put in jail behind bars, no bail. So... and find some more clues to get her out and proven innocent. The last thing they wanted was a real investigation digging up all their dirt. Clearly that didn't stop you. God, no. It just made me want to dig deeper. And I'm glad I did because I stumbled onto one hell of a lead. I honestly don't remember a thing. Like I said, it's been like over a month since I've played this specific story. So we're going in blind, guys, going in blind. You watch from the benches of Birchport Courthouse as Judge Winters slams down her gavel, denying Kate bail. This can't be happening. Flynn buries his face in his hands. His fingers are writhing through his hair. Please, Blade, keep me from killing that DA. You wrap your arms around him tight. Nah, not that tight, bro. Not that tight. Just like over the shoulder, you know, pat him on the back. Listen, bro, we ain't doing that. After a few seconds, he heaves out a sigh and hugs you. Oh, I guess I was hugging him. Just a side hug, just a side hug. Over his shoulder, okay, not a side hug, because I'm looking over his shoulder. Over his shoulder, you spot Kate taking away Deputy Duffy. Taken away by Deputy Duffy. She looks defeated. Please, I don't want to go to jail. I'm sorry, Kate, really, but I don't have a choice. You can't help yourself. You jump out of your seat and run over to the two of them. Blade, I'm sorry, but you can't be here. Please, Deputy Duffy, just give us 1 minute. Fine, just one. And you can't tell Walsh. Duffy steps aside and hug Kate tightly. How are you? Kate sniffles, brushing away a tear. Well, my fiancé was killed and I'm being framed for murder. So there's a very real possibility of me spending the rest of my life in jail. All things considered, I think I'm doing as well as I could be. I mean, I'm not currently sobbing, am I right? You actually look pretty amazing. Thanks, Blade. But I have to say, this really is how I thought I'd be spending my honeymoon. It'll all be okay. I appreciate the effort, Blade, but that's obviously not true. Even if I somehow magically get out of this, Tanner is still dead. My life is still over. You take her hand in yours, squeezing it gently. I'm sorry, Kate. I'll do everything I can. You glance back at Flynn. He's glaring at the DA Hornby. Kate follows your gaze. Is it bad that I wouldn't mind seeing my brother beat the crap out of that pompous ass? I think you're entitled to at least that much. I know the circumstances aren't a little weird, but I'm glad you two are getting along. He could use a friend like you in his life. We all could. Time's up. Time almost up, Kate. Kate looks around, then leans in and whispers urgently. Listen, I've been having dreams about my kidnapping, random images all mixed up. I remember the room, a man, but his face is a blur, and something else, something I missed before. A red octopus. What? I know, right? It's weird, but this crystal clear image is in my head. It's keeping something back. At first I thought the kidnapper was wearing some red demon mask, but it was an octopus, I'm positive. Do you think it means anything? It could help us find him somehow. Definitely, it's a lead. From the corner of your eye, you see Naomi enter the courthouse. She begins whispering between Grant and Flynn. Her face falls. Duffy clears his throat and steps forward, gently putting a hand on Kate's shoulder. She looks at you, tears in her eyes. We're all in your corner, and we're going to get you out of this. You nod your head to where Grant, Flynn, and Naomi are talking. She looks at the three of them, eyes filled with gratitude. Thank you. You have no idea how much this means to me. You lean in for another hug, even as Duffy pulls Kate away. Stay strong, Kate. We're gonna fix this. I know. Is she catching feelings, bro? I mean, Kate's cool, but like, I don't know. I think we'll just stay as friends with her. I still feel Naomi on this one. I'm sorry, Blade. I let Kate down. Don't blame yourself. This town, the entire justice system, everything's rigged against people like us. It certainly is as long as Tommy Walsh is in charge. I know this was a tough morning, but I think we have an important lead. Kate says she remembers something else about her kidnapper, Red Octopus. Are you sure that's what she said? It is a strange detail. Does it mean anything to you, Blade? Actually, it reminds me of something or someone. I don't remember his name. Is this a Russian guy? Big Russian dude. That's enough. But what does that have to do with the Red Octopus? Big Russian dud. Wait. Oh, Nikolai, yeah. From the docks. He was tattooed on his arm. Well, I knew it was that guy, but it's like, come on now. I'm not playing this back to back. Do you think I remember his name? Happy to type something else. Sorry, can someone bring me up to speed? Who exactly is Nikolai? Lighthouse keeper. He's regular down at the docks. Big guy, keeps to himself. And he's rumored to have ties with the Russian mob. Wait, are you serious? I thought he liked Kate, though. Said he was a favorite waitress, even called her Katerina. Oh, damn it. What? The firework. Our one piece of evidence. We gave it to him. I think he liked Kate a little bit too much. If he is a kidnapper. Why? He's an explosive expert. We wanted to see if it had been sabotaged. We took it with him. To dispose of it. Hold up a minute. Do we really have this Nikolai character who would do all this? Kidnap Kate, kill Bryce and Tanner? You and Flynn look at each other. Maybe. But why? What's his motive? I mean, Nikolai... Grudge with the Sterlings. He couldn't even mention the Sterlings without sneering. He really hated them. Okay, but a lot of people in Birchport feel that way about the Sterlings. Trust me, it was more than just a run-of-the-mill resentment. He truly hated them. He kept telling Flynn and me they were dangerous. I assumed he was being protective, but maybe there's more to it. If Nikolai has some vendetta against the Sterlings, he's not going to stop now. You're right, Pearson Margaret could be next. That lying bastard. He was playing us the whole time. If he hurt Kate, I'm going to kick his ass into next year. Should we go to Walsh with this? No way in hell. Walsh has made it very clear that his only priority is spinning this on Kate. Who knows what he'd do to cover up the truth? Besides, he told me to get out of town. I remember that. He's gonna, make me a statistic if I don't. I hate to say it, but I think Blade's right. We have to go after Nikolai ourselves. She shoots a pointed look at Flynn's way to interrogate him verbally, nothing more. Like, this big dude, you really think we could take him? I mean, maybe us all combined. I have no fighting experience, so it'd be mainly Naomi with her actual professional training, and then Flynn who likes street fights. But that's I mean, Grant maybe takes like Taekwondo or something. He's more of a Tai Chi guy, just looking at him. But you know, I'm a reporter, but I'd be there, I don't know, freaking out. Well, why am I just now hearing about it? I guess I'm kind of embarrassed to say it. Why? If I had a speedboat, everyone would know. My father bought it for me when I turned 18. Wow, I really feel for you, man. I get it, poor little rich boy. The thing is, it was an attempt to get me into his corporate litigation. He tried to buy you off? Not exactly. I think it was more like bait. He was showing me the lifestyle I could have if I chose that route. It didn't work, obviously. But I didn't see any reason to get back the speedboat. A peal of thunder rings around through the sky. If we're going to do this, we better get a move on before the storm hits. Agreed, let's go with this while we still can. At the marina, the four of you make your way toward the narrow slips filled with parked speedboats. Let me guess, your boat's named something slick like the modern right, like Razor's Edge or Night Fury? Sharper Image? Not even close. The Grant Mobile. Seriously? That's totally isn't it. That's totally it, isn't it? The Grant Mobile. It's not the Grant Mobile. Oh wait, and you like painted it black, but with a glowing yellow gavel symbol on the prow. It's a boat, not a car. And anyway, lawyers don't even use gavels. Yeah, but you do love justice, being the hero of the little guy. It's totally the Grant Mobile. You getting roasted. I hate all of you. So what's it really called? Freedom. I have to admit, that's not half bad. Here she is. Or there she is. Grant points to a boat well where the expensive-looking speedboat is docked. Damn, Daddy Emerson was giving his hard sell, huh? Give me a good motorcycle any day. He went the sports car route. Anyway, should we get going? Storm's gonna hit any minute. The four of you hop into Grant's speedboat. Whoa, this boat is gorgeous. I mean, is it storming like in the docks? What? Flynn heads straight for the captain's seat, and Grant charges after him. Seriously, you think I'm gonna let you pilot my boat? Right, like you're gonna get us through this. I'll say it once, O'Malley. Get out of my seat, now. Or what, you'll throw me overboard? I'd like to see you try. Oh my god, are you really doing this right now? Grant and Philip glare at each other. A flash of lightning splits the sky, illuminating choppy water. Seconds later, a roll of thunder echoes across the waves. Come on, you two, we're running out of time. Flynn gets up and moves to the back of the boat, a sneer and a shrug. Grant starts the engine and whips the boat back out of the slip, throwing the throttle forward and zoom out of the marina. Whoa. Jesus, Grant. Get passing to the docks first. I've got this. Something's up with this dude. Nothing, I'm fine. Really? What was all that bro down crap just now? I'm sorry, it's just guys like Flynn, they always get to be the heroes. Meanwhile, guys like me grind it out behind the scenes, zero glamour recognition, and half the time we fail anyway. You're still blaming yourself for what happened to Case Hearing, aren't you? Grant sighs. I should have won. No one wins every time, Grant. He nods. You're right. I know you're right. Grant noses the boat past the marina barrier and into the open ocean. Within seconds, huge waves slam the boat from side to side. It's taking everything Grant has just to navigate between the worst of them. You gaze out over the waters and see the beam of the lighthouse dim in the distance. The boat noses into a deep trough, throwing you sideways into Naomi. Bro, was this the best idea? We couldn't have waited till tomorrow? I'm not trying to drown. Can you even see through this? Not as well as I'd like to. You be a second pair of eyes for me? Sure. We should have stayed at home. The sea rolls The sea's royal waves cresting over the side of the speedboat every second. Before long, the boat deck is slick with salt water. Grant steers the boat up over the crest of an oncoming wave. They're coming from every direction at once. You topple into the seat next to Grant, gripping onto the sidebar, keep yourself falling off. You scan the heaving wave. If we crash this boat, this is like terrible. A huge one rises up to the right side. Port, I think. Hang on. Grant jerks to the left, racing around the base of the wave, just barely beating the... Okay, so its top is starboard left, port right, stern deck, or stern, I don't know what it is, I'm not a sailor. The rain eases up slightly, closer to the shore, rudder looks calmer. That way. Hold on, everyone. Grant actually weaves his way through the waves. Soon, waves start to lessen, the rain easing up in a fine drizzle. I think we're past the worst of it. Nice job, Grant. Couldn't have done it without you. Through the rain, you spot the lighthouse up ahead. Smiling, Grant steers the boat to a dock on the side of the island before we get out. I like how this boat's still going crazy. Flynn walks up and puts his hand on Grant's shoulder. Hey, nice work back there. Flynn offers his hand, and Grant shakes it. Thanks, man. You all turn into the ominous lighthouse looming over you. Can I go on record with how incredibly creepy this is? Noted. And seconded. Enough of that. It's time to find Nikolai. He stacks off towards the entrance of the lighthouse, the rest of you trailing behind. Something about lighthouses, man. I always so I have a list of things that I want to get when I'm older. Number one, I told you guys I want to get, I think the last recording, I want to have a horse stables. I'm super rich. Another thing I really would like to have is a summer home, but specifically on the East Coast, somewhere like this, maybe Maine area, up north, with a lighthouse. I really want to have a lighthouse for whatever reason. It's just I don't know. It's just part of me just thinks you're overseeing sunset or whatever, and you go up to the top, you can turn the lights on. I don't know if there's legal, there probably is legal things about when you can turn the light on top of a lighthouse or not. But just sitting at the top, admiring the view, being in a lighthouse during a storm, for whatever, it just feels comforting, Now, I wouldn't be on an island like this, but off the shore, you see the waves crashing in, lightning striking over, and you're just sitting there by the fire, just weathering the storm, man. It's just something poetic about it. Something really poetic about lighthouses. I just want to have one. What does a red octopus mean? No idea. I always figured it was some cool Russian sailor thing. I worked a few cases against Eastern European syndicates. They were smuggling contraband into the States, drugs mostly, and guns. They used symbols like that all the time. Whatever it is, it's obviously deeply meaningful to him. You reach to the entrance of the lighthouse, you try the door. It's locked, so you push it open. Isn't locked, so you push it open, revealing a rickety spiral staircase leading up to into the darkness. Going to the creepy old lighthouse to confront the possibly homicidal Russian mobster seemed like a good idea an hour ago. You getting cold feet? Yes. No, but Naomi, I don't suppose you got your gun. I had to give it back when Walsh took my badge. But don't worry, there's 4 of us and only 1 of him. And we're only here to talk. Sure, he'll definitely see it that way. Partway up, you spot another octopus mural, splaying tentacles across the wall. Okay, this has officially crossed over into obsession. It's almost starting to feel like some weird cult thing. Let's also just stay focused. Eventually, you reach the locked door right off the stairwell. You press your eye into the keyhole. Looks like Nikolai's office. I see a lot of personal stuff, photos, a couple of books. Might be a clue in there. Not to mention that firework we gave him. Flynn rams his shoulder into the door. It creaks on its hinges. If you guys want, I can bust it open. I never did this before. I'll do it. I never did this. I'm just kind of curious. Flynn leaves his shoulder into the door again. Doesn't even budge. Looks like you're the one who's going to need a hand now. You want to try Ivy League? Gladly. The 2 of them slam into the door together, but still is not enough. Damn, this thing's sturdy. Let's make this a team effort. The 4 of you crowd into the space next to the door. 1, 2. Okay, honestly, if he was here, wouldn't he us like busting his door down? So he's obviously not here. If like we're making all this noise, he's like, "Yo," probably a shotgun or something. AK. No, he looks more like a Tokarev. No, that's type of round. I don't even know what pistol that they used in the. Like it has a garage or something. A garage, I think is what it's called. That's a pistol, Russian pistol. Anyways, a Stekin, a full auto pistol. Random papers and photos are strewn everywhere, alongside stranger items. A steel bar trap, a violin, and dozens of empty bottles. This place is depressing. He just lives up here alone? All these bottles, and he still comes into the bar. Guys, look at this. Naomi holds a stack of photos from a desk. They're Polaroids. Or Polaroids, I can't read. Judging by what the subjects are wearing, they were taken in the late 80s. Don't know who that is. Is that who I think it is? Yep. Margaret and Pierce Sterling in their younger days. And that's Nikolai with them. I guess he lived in Birchport longer than I thought. Okay. Interesting. They sure look friendly. How is it that everything in this town always comes back to the Sterlings? Grant, does this make any sense to you? No, not even a little. I know a lot about the Sterlings, but I never heard of them being friends with Nikolai. This makes sense. Town's richest couple hobnobbing with some surly docks drunks. Wouldn't want that to get out. He must have kept this photo for years. It has to mean a lot to him. I don't get it. If he was their friend, why would he kill their son and kidnap Kate? We need to think through this logically. What are the possibilities here? Selling an old grudge. Three of them clearly used to be friends. They definitely aren't now. Something must have happened between them. Maybe this is his revenge. After all these years? Sounds plausible. But what would have ended their friendship spectacularly enough to warrant revenge? Jealousy? Margaret and Pierce lived a life of wealth and luxury. And Nikolai lived here. Who wouldn't be jealous? I mean, okay, like I explained, like a lighthouse can be nice. You got a little like, it's not like all lighthouse. You have like a little side house or side cabin on the side of the house that you can dress up. You can probably have like a nice basement if you wanted to. Modern technology, man. Like we're in the 21st century. It's 2022. Like get some 5G internet up in there, bro. Be lit. But he just doesn't take care of it. The only person in all of these is Margaret. Looks like they were taken from woods behind the Sterling Manor. I bet money the photographer used a telephoto lens so he could take them from a distance. Look at this one. With Margaret in the window looking out, she has no idea she's being photographed. Apparently octopuses aren't his only obsession. Naomi, remember the cabin Sterling's mansion with the Russian carvings? Oh my god. Do you think that he was hiding out there, watching them? Judging from all these pictures of Margaret? Oh yeah, I do. Unbelievable. Why would he kill her sons? I'm just spitballing, but maybe because they weren't his? I remember reading somewhere that when male lions take over a pride, the first thing they do is kill the cubs. And Nikolai definitely has more than a little wild in him. So you're saying all this was jealousy, some twisted response to a broken heart. Or a broken mind. Wait, hold up. So we're saying that Margaret Sterling, forget her husband's name, they got together. Nikolai got jealous. And now he's like has an obsession for his wife, so he's trying to like kill all the sons or something. And then maybe he likes Kate, so he kidnapped her so he didn't have to see him kill him. I don't know. Odd, but interesting. We'll see. There's no sign of fireworks or of Nikolai. Grant's right. We should head upstairs. You head back out, continuing up the stairs towards the top of the lighthouse. Stairs creak beneath you, swaying a little under your weight. You can't keep thinking about how high you're climbing. Don't look down. Don't look down. I'd have to have metal stairs, bro, and a guardrail, or like a guardrail, something like that. Had to. I look down. You're frozen in place and take your eyes off the staircase. Spiral seems actually to start spinning. I've got you, Blade. You feel Naomi's hand arm firm against the small of your back. Steady yourself and look up. You can do this. Right, I can do this. You suck in a deep breath and climb again. I hate climbing these things. So in St. Louis, right, there's this thing called City Museum, and they have like a lot of these like different climbing things. I told you guys about the story about the pyramid, the hay bale pyramid at Eckerd's field or Eckerd's farm, orchard, I mean. And basically the same thing happened at City Museum, except imagine like, again, it's like an old abandoned warehouse, right? But they have all these different art sculptures that you can climb on, like obstacle courses. So I remember there's one section that really messed me up. I don't know why I did this, but my sister like did it, and I was like following her. It's like a spiral spring or whatever that like carries you from like the first floor up to the third floor or something. And like it overhangs like, you know, just open areas, like no safety nets or anything. Now obviously, right, the spacing I'm sure was like tight enough to where a kid's not gonna slip through. But I'm pretty sure, like, I was a skinny kid back then. I could have slipped through if I wanted to. Maybe not my head, but I mean, I'm not gonna hang myself, obviously. But I remember, like, I got petrified. I was stuck in, I think, for like 10 minutes. But anyways, like, I don't even know why I brought that up. Wow. Okay, the stairwell. I would have to have a steel stairwell or something like that, because I don't mess around with edges or ledges or anything like that. Heights are okay, as long as I'm like in a big skyscraper, not close to the edge or whatever. What the hell do you think you're doing up here? Spin around. Nikolai emerges from this bar side of the light, his eyes bleary, and his hunting rifle is, oh shit! You break into my house. Nikolai, you son of a bitch. You hurt kid, I'm gonna hurt you. Nikolai moves toward Flynn more to Nikolai. He gets shot. Cocks his rifle and points it straight at Flynn. He's only feet away. Flynn stops short. Did he not hear us busting down his door downstairs? Must be deaf. You do not know what you're talking about, boy. He sways on his feet, visibly drunk. But once it's clear Flynn's not coming for him anymore, he lowers his rifle. Mr. Petrov, please, let's talk this through. No one wants anything to do anything rash. This is your fault. All of you. Did I not tell you to stay away from the Sterlings? That's not a Russian accent. You did. But you never told us why. How do you know them? Why aren't you telling us? We worked together long ago. Me and the Sterlings. If you want to call it that. He shakes his head. I cannot imagine. You just cannot. I cannot do a Russian accent. I'm not going to try. Let's make his voice deeper. He raises his rifle again, pointing it at Flynn's stomach. What? Let's have a drink. Go to the shipwreck's eyes and talk this over. Flynn and I owe you a drink after all. I had enough drinks right here. Gestures to the bottle of vodka perched over his lens. Near the lens. It's half full. There's an empty one right next to it. And we can drink here. You move toward the bottle of vodka. Flynn grabs your arm, holding you in place. Nikolai's hands tremble, the gun wobbling. He has a pained look on his face. Am I gonna get him shot? You don't understand. None of you understand. You think you look at a man? Yes. No, I am no man. Not after what I've done. Not after all the harm I've caused. A bolt of lightning flashes, illuminating the ceiling and revealing a massive mural of the red octopus, its tendrils grasping around the walls. A sudden revelation hits you in this cold breeze. How do you see yourself? You see yourself as a beast, a monster, a danger to those around you. Oh, that was wrong. He looks down, chest heaving. His hand trembles under the rifle. That's it, Nikolai. Put the gun down. We can talk this through. No one has to get hurt. Nikolai's face softens. He lowers the gun. I'm sorry, my friends. I don't mean to scare you. It's all just so complicated. It's just What? Huh? Who shot? What? Bro, did he just get sniped? This nigga. Are you serious? How did he get this dude? Are you serious, bro? Bro, are you? Oh my god. Why did he? Where did he come from? Oh my gosh. Are you serious? She keeps it under the bed. He's bleeding out. Nikolai reaches up to you, trembling hand. I'm sorry. This is your chance to save Nikolai's life. He'll be around later in the story and you'll give him a vital piece of information. Yeah, we're saving him, bruh. Duffy, call the paramedics. He's going to die. Eyes wide, Duffy speaks to his radio. I need it. Oh god. They won't get here in time. We're on a different island, bro. Remembering your first aid training, you hold your hand over Nikolai's wound. Not good enough. I need something to staunch the blood flow, like a shirt. You shot him, bro. Give me a shirt. I wasn't trying to kill him. I never wanted to kill him. But he had a gun, and I had to save you, didn't I? Dumbass. You do your best to ignore Duffy's incoherent mumbles. Nikolai, can you sit up? He makes a I don't know what that word was. You and Duffy roll Nikolai onto his side, clearing his windpipe of blood. Now if we could just get him to sit up. That will keep the wound, Hold on 1 second. My food just got here, so we will resume this in a minute. Yes, sir. The package has been secured. I do not have enough room on my desk, so we'll just. Oh my god, they added like so much sauce. It's actually insane. Like there's the sauce to taco ratio. There's at least there's at least 20 packs of sauce in there. And I only have like 6 tacos. Let me get a Doritos first. I won't chew too loud. Thankfully, I am my old setup. You would have heard every little crunch that I have, but with this new setup, I should be able to eat comfortably. Got our Dorito Loco right here, and let's start with something a little bit mild. We'll just go with the normal fire sauce. Nothing too crazy. They have like this Diablo. I tried it. It's not the spiciest hot sauce I've had, or sauce or whatever. Only thing I don't like about it is it just doesn't taste good. That's the one thing about like hot sauce. I like spicy food, right? But I don't like things that are hot just for the sake of being hot. Like, heat's great and all, but like if there's no flavor to it, like what's the point? So that's why I say like I can take the heat of things, but like if it's all heat, no flavor, then it doesn't like last long. I can eat a hotter hot sauce if it tastes good, is the answer to the question. So thank you, Lord, for this food. Alright, let's go. You should let me die. Don't give up, Nikolai. The motion of the others, and the 5 of you managed to drag him toward the base of the Frenzel lens, propping me up against it. There. With one weak hand, he points under the lens. You reach down, following his gaze, and find something. Okay. Another. Dude, this is a C.A.S.T. There's something written on the bottom of it. A name? This looks like Taylor Escada. Nikolai, what does this mean? Nikolai's expression is distant, haunted by a memory. Damn, okay. You keep the compressed on Nikolai's wound, tying it tightly in place with a strip of fabric from your own shirt. He still looks faint, pale, barely present. Listen. His voice is a hoarse whisper. You lean in close. Still alive. Still alive. What? With a moan, Nikolai slumps over, unconscious. Naomi presses a finger to the artery on his neck. He's out, but he's alive. Saved his life, Blade. Yeah, but what's it worth? You huddle together at the top of the lighthouse, watching lightning flash amidst a swirl of dark clouds over the ocean. How did it come to this? Grant touches your arm. This was supposed to be a vacation for you. A fun time to catch up with an old friend. Yeah, and it stopped being that a long time ago. If Nikolai doesn't make it, we may have lost our last chance to clear Kate's name. Flynn glares at Duffy. All because this bumbling idiot gets trigger happy. I saved your lives, and for the record, I feel so bad I'm gonna puke. We were handling it, at least until you showed up. Flynn, I know you're angry, but this isn't helping. Duffy did the best he could. Flynn crosses his arm and gazes out at the water. Yeah, well, I hope he sleeps well. It helped him sleep at night. Me, I want to know what the hell we do now. Well, that was good timing. I can actually enjoy my food. Don't have to chew with the mouth or speak with a mouthful. So I'm definitely gonna. I'll probably record one more video tonight. But in all honesty, I got a lot of tacos to eat. So I'm not even sure. Like, if when I'm up for it, I might have to just go on back to sleep because these things go right through you, man, and you get the itis. That's no good. But anyway, guys, that's all we got for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Wow, Duffy really messing up stuff. We got a clue, so we're gonna be figuring out what the heck this whole charade is about with Nikolai and the Sterlings, and make some headroom on this case. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.